Welcome to Planet MicroCap. I'm your host, Robert Kraft, and joining me right now is Piyush Sawhney. He is the CEO of Dr. Phone Fix Canada Corporation. It's a publicly traded company. The symbol is DPF on the TSX Venture. And Dr. Phone Fix will be presenting at our upcoming investor conference, the Planet MicroCap Showcase Toronto, in partnership with MicroCap Club, taking place October 21 through 23, 2025, at the Arcadian Loft in downtown Toronto. For more information to meet with Piyush, to see their presentation in person, please register to attend at planetmicrocapshowcase.com. And with that, Piyush, thank you for joining me today. How are you doing?
Not too bad, Robert. Thank you.
Absolutely. It's great to have you. And listen, this is our first time doing an interview together. So can you provide our audience with that quick overview and history of the company?
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, Robert, thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk about my company, Dr. PhoneFix, which I founded in 2019. And during our growth itself, we've been named the 10th fastest growing company in Canada by one of the leading publications in Canada called Globe and Mo. And we've been named the fastest growing company recently in North America by Financial Times. So what does Dr. Phone Fix do? Dr. Phone Fix is one of the largest independent carrier neutral repair chains with across 35 locations across selective cities in Canada and 4 provinces. The beauty about what we do is we fix everything which is mobile, including your cell phones, laptops, tablets, iWatches, all the basic necessities these days a human being needs to have in terms of technology, in terms of connectivity. So we repair those. People love us, and it's quite evident because of our 30,000 plus Google reviews and the People Choice Award, which we've won. As we fix their devices, we bring them back into the world with connectivity in less than 60 minutes.
Very good. So what would you say makes Dr. Phone Fix unique and different compared to maybe some of your, similar type peers, as well as even, why folks would choose to come to you guys versus, bringing it down to, a handy person that, knows how to fix their phone and all that kind of stuff and, can do it for them for half the price or something like that. So love to hear your thoughts there.
See, one of the things you have to understand, the phones these days are quite your personal items itself. They are your photo albums, they are your wallet, they are your digital identity. So when people come to Dr. Phone Fix, they trust us that we've been actually um, in relationship with the two biggest manufacturers on the planet, which is Apple and Samsung. So we are affiliated with them. And plus, we have data securities protocols and procedures in places which none of these, um, like you mentioned, somebody fixing the back of the car has it. So when you bring your phone in, you're trusting Dr. Phone Fix that the data is secured. We have protocols in places that make sure that your data is safe. Especially, you know what, like I said, data is very important on cell phones.
I want to talk about the relationships that the firm also has with your OEM partners. I don't believe you mentioned it on this one, but in doing some of the background research, on Dr. Phone Fix, you had it sounds like you have these partnerships with some of the larger OEM manufacturers. Can you tell us a little bit more about that and how you guys were able to do that and the difficulty in getting those relationships and having those partnerships and why it would be more difficult for somebody else to just, say, hey, I'm going to start a phone fix company. Like, I'm just going to hit them up and, I'll get those same things.
Uh, Absolutely. You know what? I'll tell you one thing that we are one of the only other providers in Canada who has these relationships in places. And if I'm one of the only other provider in Canada, that means you can understand that this is a very difficult relationship, first of all, to get into place. And it's very difficult to even actually maintain itself. The capital expense immediately, which comes from these relationships, is huge. And many of those individual players in the market with one store could not actually get the infrastructure in place to build on these relationships and even to maintain them. So and these relationships, I started reaching out to them when I opened up a first store back in 2019, and it took me 3 years just to get my foot into the door. So you can imagine how difficult these massive companies are to work with. And
Yeah,
I'm proud to say we are the one of the only other providers who have similar relationships in Canada.
very cool. All right. Well, Piyush, what was your background prior to founding Dr. Phone Fix in 2019?
So I've been in the space since the launch of the first iPhone, and I call this the cell phone. I don't call them cell phones. Basically, I call them the biggest technological marvel ever created. So you're gonna be shocked, Robert, that when iPhone 6 was launched, it had the computing power of the similar computer which was used to launch Apollo. So I've been in this industry since 2009. I have founded, operated, and built three other cell phone related companies. Apart, except and Dr. Phone Fix is my fourth venture. Two of them were again similar businesses to solve, which I exited, and my third business was and is a wholesaling business, which is one of the biggest in North America as well.
Very cool. All right. Well, Piyush, to close us out here today, from what you can tell us, what would you say are some of the company's value catalysts and goals for the rest of 25 and then going into 2026?
So recently, we've created strategic partnerships with the two biggest insurance partners on the planet, which is likewise an assurant, and we are working on building more relationships with the other partners and manufacturers and OEMs as well. Immediately, our plan is to double our store count in next 12 to 18 months. We are at 35 locations, and we are on track to actually double the store count to 70 in next 12 to 18 months. We have two growth strategies to doing organically and doing M&As with other independent repair chains. This will actually increase our efficiencies, operational leverage, and enhance our market share within Canada.
Very good. All right. Well, with that, where can our audience go and find more information about Dr. Phone Fix?
So we are we are everywhere. You can just Google us. But for anybody who wants to get the device fixed or get more information about what we do, they can visit our website www.docphonefix.com. And if somebody wants to get a device repaired as well, they can try our online booking system and see how easy it is to get the devices booked for repairs at Dr. Phone Fix.
Very good. All right. Well, Piyush, thank you so much for joining me today. Really do appreciate it. Good luck. Stay safe. And I'll see you in a couple weeks here at the Planet MicroCap Showcase Toronto.
Sounds good, Robert. Waiting
Thank you.
to see you in person.
Very cool. Thank you.